a format for tomorrow figured out?
Yeah, we've got a pretty good format. We're not going to do any punting or kicking, kickoff wise or punts. So we'll play, and if we get a field goal or a PAT opportunity, that's when we'll do our kicking game.
I mean, like, is that how you guys divide the teams?
No, those be divided. We'll have a purple and a white team. We'll go play, and there'll probably be some guys that are going to have to flip-flop sides, so we can even out our numbers.
So you're not going to try to keep the one offense?
No, we'll mix it up decent.
Do you have a certain amount of plays in mind or a certain length of?
I'm going to want to I'm going to want to over about 80, 85, 90 plays, somewhere in there. We're still not the deepest team right now, so I'm not trying to kill these guys, but I do want them to give them that chance to go out and play and show what they've been able to get accomplished here at 15 practices.
How do you feel about that, where you are right now?
I'm excited. I went back and watched our first 3 practices again, and then I watched our most previous 3 before this one, and we're a better football team, and that's something that coming into spring we wanted to get accomplished. Were we a better team than we were in practice 1, 2, and 3? And there's no doubt we are. We're playing faster, we're more physical, we're more attentive to details, and the beauty of all of that, there's a lot of room for improvement, so we can keep getting better.
The guys who are questionable going into tomorrow, do you know anybody who's going to be out for sure, or are you guys?
EJ will be out. DeAndre Goodman will be out. Kurt Mangan will most likely be out. I think Donald Butler will be able to go. I think Fred Wiggs will be a game time decision. Hopefully he can go. We'll see. It looks pretty good. We've got a few guys we're just going to keep out. There's no point in risking it.
What about the running backs?
I think they're all going to be full go, which is good. Got to try to get them a lot of carries.
And the linemen you said were suffering from the flu. Are they all?
They had flu-like symptoms.
Oh,
I said. It looks good that they'll be able to go.
Okay.
Talk a little bit about Jordan Polk.
I think the biggest thing about Jordan Polk, obviously he's been explosive and been making plays, and doing things. What I like about it, he's been consistent, and he's improved day in and day out. He's got a great mindset about it, and the consistency factor is what's been exciting to me. He's obviously been a big factor this spring.
On the running backs, is there anybody that's ahead of anybody? Or
No, not really. Not really. As I said before, we're going to have to take the entire spring and cut them each guy up and watch them individually and try to get a fair assessment.
do you have a new kicker out here?
Well, we're looking at a guy.
Steve, was it always your intent to have 1 hour for practice today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want us to be fresh tomorrow and play fast. Today obviously was a heavy emphasis on special teams because we're not going to get that done tomorrow. So we want to get our special team stuff done, clean up some things. Everything scripted today was for specific reasons to clean up some areas of concern, and then obviously to get a couple 2-minute drills there done to get mechanics of that done again. And so although we weren't out here long, I thought we got a lot accomplished in a short amount of time.
Could you talk a little bit about the things, especially offensively, that you felt you needed to clean up?
Well, we needed to clean up some protection things with all the movements and slanting we've been seeing. We wanted to clean that up. I know defensively they wanted to fit some runs again when they were pressuring. So there were some very specific things for specific individuals to help them get better. Whether it was for Senio or Ben Osai or Donald Butler or Jake Locker, there were things for each guy today to help them get better.
But I don't know if we'll need it, but that was the first thing. We installed our package, and I think the kids kind of have a working knowledge of it. They're getting better at it, so I'm pleased with that. I'm also pleased with I think our kids have learned how to practice with intensity. I think they're learning to have fun. I think that we're more physical than we might have been. Hopefully that's the case. We've tackled a lot. We've really worked on our tackling, and I think the kids have gotten a lot better throughout spring. And I think specifically the last couple of days of spring ball, or this last week, it's really showing up as our tackling's really improved and getting the ball out. As far as turnovers, I think we're doing a nice job. Obviously, we're miles away. Thank God we have a full camp. But I see improvement in everything. I'm kind of fired up. I think the coaches did a good job, and the kids are responding to the coaches.
The front seven seemed to get fairly stable as camp went on. Did you kind of like the guys who are there who look like they're the starters?
Absolutely. I think our starting front seven is pretty solid. I like our linebacking core. I think our starting linebackers could be as good as anybody that will play against. I really believe that. I think we have a couple D linemen that can play anywhere for anybody. We need to continue to develop our secondary, but we have a lot of good young prospects back there. We just got to get them a lot of reps, and so we'll get a ton better. But I'm happy. I'm happy with front seven.